Hey everybody, it's Tara with Zen Dog. I'm going to talk to you today about decompression walks, or some of us call them snafaris because that's just fun. So, what is a decompression walk? This is a chance for your dog to feel like they're off leash, not have any rules, and explore a new environment with their nose and smell the ground. And all you have to do is follow them. So, this is really easy for you. You don't have to go on a long walk or even take your dog for a run. There's a whole lot you can do to exercise your dog's brain without exercising their body so much and yours. Let's talk about the benefits of decompression walks. And I do have some notes that I'm reading. I want to make sure I get everything and don't miss anything for you. Benefits of decompression walks is that it's self-reinforcing for your dog. They innately like this. It's natural for them. They love it. So you don't have to make them like it. For example, with a lot of other things that we have them do, like loose leash walking is something that is not natural for dogs, goes against everything that they're, designed to do and bred to do. And we have to make that reinforcing with training and with pairing good things. But decompression walks and snafaris are already reinforcing. It's something your dog wants to do no matter what. It meets your dog's biological needs. They are olfactory animals. They use their noses. They don't really look, with their eyes as much at the environment. They use their noses to take things in. So this opportunity is great for your dog to do what they want with their nose naturally, and they're not so worried about, what's coming along or what they need to do in that moment. They just get to smell. It allows them to cope with triggers. This really does help with triggers, actually. You'll see people walking by us in this video, and Stella doesn't care at all. We've really come a long way with her reactivity from whenever I first adopted her. But for your dog, who's probably already reactive or has increased their reactivity in your neighborhood or in your home, taking them to a brand new place, somewhere they've never been before, and allowing them to smell, can help them cope with triggers because the trigger isn't the focus of their attention at that time. They're focused on the ground. So the trigger is really just kind of like a secondary thing in the environment, and it's not that important for them to worry about. But do pay attention to distance and how close you are to triggers. But the moral of this is that doing a snafari can really help your dog overcome their reactivity through time. It reduces stress and anxiety for sure for dogs that are anxious in their home or trying to walk them out their front door and they're constantly looking around and jittering because they're just afraid of what's coming. Cars, other people, slamming doors. Those things can be really scary for some dogs. So going to an open park or the woods or a field has none of those things. So it can help your dog decompress and reduce their stress and anxiety. It's not frustrating for the owner. That's what's nice about it. All you do is put your dog on a harness and a really long leash and you take them somewhere and let them do what they do. You just follow along. There's no barking at other dogs, no lunging, no worrying about your dog escaping their harness because they're trying to get at another dog. You don't have to worry about being pulled over because your dog's bigger and stronger than you. This is just for them to do their sniffing, and you don't have to worry about all those things because that happens on your walks, which is just too hard right now. If you're having trouble on your walks, don't do them at all. Just go somewhere and do a snafari like this. So how do you do a snafari? My recommendation is to find a secluded place first without your dog. Drive around your local park, find an off-beaten path, and find the place that you want to be able to take your dog before you do take your dog. And when you take your dog, leave them in the car for just a few minutes, go to a big open area like you see in the video, and sprinkle food. This was really helpful for Stella because when she gets out of the car, she's so excited to be outside. She starts running full speed from end to end, and it was just too much. I've had this happen with some of her walks, so now we bait the area with food, or in this video, I'm just walking around sprinkling food as she's picking up what was there previously. So I'm constantly baiting the area as she's smelling. And you can use things like Parmesan cheese if you want to shake, like the shaker can. You can also put beef broth in a spray bottle or chicken broth. That's super simple. You can just go around and spray things with it, and then they just follow along the scent and smell it. And that's also really nice because think about, let's say if you do use chicken and you're in an area where there will be other dogs, if another dog eats that chicken and they're also allergic to chicken, I know that chance is very slim, but they could get sick. So just smelling with the beef broth or other things could help. You want to keep the leash off the ground if you can. I did my very best in this video, and you know, don't have to be super strict about it, but if your dog has a really loose leash and it's dragging the ground, if they see something and they start to take off, the only way to stop them is to probably step on it, and then you have a really hard stop on your dog, and that's not comfortable. So I keep it off the ground and I keep it in my hands, and then if she were to take off, I've got enough leash to bring her to a slow stop and help her relax the leash after that. Use a harness. Don't use your dog's collar. That's very dangerous. You're going to hurt them if they take off. And let them lead the way. That's really the premise of this. It's super simple. Let your dog lead the way and have a good time, and watch them relax. And trust me, when they come home after this, they're going to be very relaxed. They're going to be much more chill than they were before you left, of course. But you're going to notice that over time, if you do this 2 to 3 times a week even, you could replace your walks, which at this point might be stressful in your neighborhood and might be too hard for you. So if you found this helpful, please share this video and like and comment below, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Have a good day.